Alright, hello everyone, my name is Mantis and I'm going to be guiding you through this Let's Play of Atom Zombie Smasher. Atom Zombie Smasher is a top-down zombie strategy game, a little different from the FPSs like Left 4 Dead 2 or Left 4 Dead 1, in that you are on top of everything, looking down on the placing units, trying to rescue civilians. It's a little bit different than other things, and it's a lot of fun, so let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so you pull up a new campaign window, you've got a few things here. Start with the victory point limit here. This is the amount of points you need to win the game. Whichever player reaches 2,000, 6,000, or 20,000 points, or a custom score, will win the game. I'm going to do a short game for this video, but you can see how things translate across. Also down here you've got some modifiers that change how the game is played. So you can put these on here, it'll make the game easier or harder, or change the way things work. For instance, combatant gives you another, make sure you always have an offensive unit like a soldier. Casual makes it easy, hardcore makes it, well, hard. And then you've got a few other things here that you can play with once you've got the hang of the game. The first time you play, I recommend you don't put any of those on except possibly casual. The game's got kind of a hard difficulty curve, and starting on casual is not something to be ashamed of. Alright, here we go. So the game's going to play a little storyboard. You can watch it if you care. The story's kind of eclectic. I don't really care about it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to see when you start a campaign is the month menu. It's going to come up with a little overlay telling you what month it is, so you can track how long into the game you are. The most important thing on this is as follows. First over on the right side here, you have what units you're going to have available in the missions. It will tell you exactly what you've got. As you see right now, we only have the evac helicopter, but a little bit later we'll get some more. Also notice that in the middle of this bar here, you've got something that says what game constraint you're going to have for these missions this month. This month my level will have shorter daytime, which means that I have less time to kill the zombies and less time to win the level before things go crazy at night. Alright, so when you get to the map screen, once again on the right side you'll see what units you have available. Later on when you get a bunch of units, there'll be a little break for units that you don't have available. Right now we just have the evac helicopter. On the map, you can see what the constraint is down here in the bottom right corner. You got some help bubbles over on the right side. And then you've got your map itself. So beige zones, one I'm hovering over right now, are zones that you own. The one with the star is your home base. That's not really important on this game mode. As you kill all the zombies in the zones, you control the zone. It becomes beige, and you make it safe for people again. As the zombies take over the zones, they'll get a little number here. This number corresponds to how difficult the level is. In this case, this is a level 1 zone, or the easiest zone in the game. The levels are ranked by 1, 2, 3, and 4, with 4 being an all-out zombie invasion of the zone with no civilians. Your primary goal is to enter the zone, either kill all the zombies, or rescue as many civilians as possible. So we're going to go ahead and click on this one. It'll bring us to the level screen. And you'll get an idea what the planning phase looks like. So, first thing to notice on the planning phase is that up in the top right corner it tells you how many civilians you need to rescue. So in this case we need to get 10, and down here on the left corner of the map it says that the population is 125. So we have to rescue 10 of 125. Not so bad. So you want to place your unit, you click on it, and you put it on the map wherever you want. Now this is the evac helicopter. The evac helicopter is going to land where the yellow H is, and that's where the people are going to congregate. The helicopter will fly in, blow its air horn, and anyone within that white triangle circular radius around the yellow H will rush to it and congregate there. What this means is when the helicopter leaves, they're still going to be standing there. So you absolutely do not want to put it near where the zombies are going to be, because that's a really bad tactical decision. You can also use it strategically, for instance, to pull the zombies away. Like for instance, if I put it right here, it's going to pull all the zombies near, or all the civilians near the starting area are going to come over here and be away from the zombies. I'm probably going to actually put it right here for now. We'll see how it works out. Last thing you need to know is these purple points where it says Z, that's where the zombies are going to come from. In the daytime, they're only going to come from there, and there is a finite amount. Eventually, they'll stop coming, and that's how you're able to kill them all, if you have offensive units. When nighttime occurs, actually where it says the word planning phase now, there'll be a countdown. When that countdown reaches 0, nighttime will occur, and when nighttime occurs, zombies will come from every single entrance in the city. So it's imperative that you rescue as many civilians or kill all the zombies by nighttime. If you do rescue all the civilians or kill all the zombies before nighttime, you win the level and you move on. Alright, let's get this started. So, level starts, helicopter's going to fly in. It is going to blow its air horn. And it's going to land. Now when you click the helicopter button, you can replace it, so I'm actually going to move it back here for the next time it lands by right-clicking. And you can also cause it to emergency take off here if there are too many zombies around. The helicopter will also take off when it hits a full load of 30, when it gets attacked by zombies, or if no one showed up to it in a long time. So I moved my position because the zombies are actually encroaching a little closer. And nighttime is going to occur right now. So you can see zombies are coming from everywhere. It's really imperative I rescue as many of these last few stragglers as possible. I'll get as many as I can, and then that'll probably be the end of the level. Alright, so that's probably going to be it. I might get to land one last... No, it's over. Okay. So once all the civilians die like this, a victory screen will appear if you've rescued enough civilians, or a failure screen will appear and let you restart the level, or give up if it's too hard. When you give up, then you're unable to claim that month, and you lose that month towards the progress. So on the screen you see how long it took you to do the mission, what your rescue goal is, and how many civilians you rescued. And as it says here, you receive points for every civilian you rescue, multiplied by how difficult the level is. So in this case, it's only a times 1 multiplier. That means I get 53 points. If you look down here, this is how many points the zombies are going to get. For every zombie that is created, not including nighttime, they're going to get a point. So in this case, they converted 72 civilians to zombies. I rescued 53, so that's how many points they're going to get. Also, as your units kill people, pick people up, or interact with things, they're going to get experience points as well. So the evacuation helicopter rescued 53 people this time, so it now has 53 experience points. When it reaches 125, it will level up and you'll be able to upgrade its abilities. Alright, so when you click continue, the victory track is going to appear. And this is going to give you a little idea of how the game is going to go. On the top is you, bottom is the zombies, of course. And these little white dots here are things that are going to happen as the game progresses. When you reach certain point thresholds, like for instance this first one, 500 points, something will happen. The first one that possibly could happen if the zombies get 500 points is that the zombies are going to get more numerous. There's going to be large-scale outbreaks, and generally it's going to be more difficult to kill off all the zombies before nighttime. That one's not so bad, though, but it does get worse later as the game goes on. Your first upgrade, if you reach 700 points, is Research Labs. Little blue pixels will appear in the levels as scientists. As you rescue them, you'll get access to research different things in a research menu. And I'll show you when that shows up. Moving on along here, you've got the Catbird Cannon, which is a space orbital artillery piece. When you kill enough people, or enough zombies, I'm sorry, when you kill enough zombies in the level, you're going to unlock the use of the Catbird Cannon. And once you've done that, a little reticle will appear. You point the circular reticle wherever you want to hit them, as many zombies as possible, and it will kill them. It's fantastic, it's a great weapon, it's really useful in tight situations. But you can really only use it after the level has gotten started, so don't count on it. Use it only as an emergency weapon that you might not have. Next thing that's going to happen on a short game here, if the zombies get 1500 points, and hopefully you beat the game by then if you're doing well, the gas lines are going to start rupturing. Buildings on the map are going to turn red, and if those buildings get damaged or any explosions go off near them, they'll explode and they'll level the entire city block around them, including all the other buildings, civilians, units you might have. Everything will be destroyed. So it's really important that you stay away from those red buildings with your units, but it's also useful to use those red buildings to destroy as many zombies as possible. So keep that in mind. That is one strategy that you can use. Now, on a short game, first player to reach, as I said, 2,000 points is going to win. And if you get further than that on longer games, there are a few other rewards and consequences that can happen. It's a little outside the scope of this video, but you'll see them when you get there.